Hello, this is Ki with RunScore. One of the last videos we showed you how to do a simple macro script using an at file, which has a set of commands on files in there. It's not any of the commands you normally use, it's actually calling files. We used a .rsm, which is a RunScore macro file, and the parameters to go with it to create a set of actions that we didn't have to repeat every time. We could call that RSM on multiple lines with different parameters. Today we're going to show you that an at file can also call .lst files or listing files to do actions that you want to do during that macro. Helps you save a lot of steps. First thing we're going to look at is the at file we were going to use. We're going to do at results in the advanced 5K race sample. When we look at that, we'll notice we're going to clear the data with an RSM called clear data RSM, which is a very simple file that selects the field and a selected message of blank. That clears out the information on all of these, gets it ready. These are values or fields we have set up in the DTA, and we're going to be able to clear those, and then we're going to go down and we're going to use the actual information in the events and the date or the results to give us the data to fill all these fields. First thing we're going to do is select the race equals to %1. The first value here is R, so it will look for all the people with their race equals to R. Event to database will be event finish minus %3. The third value here is %gun, so that will be invoked there. And the database field time will put the pace in for 5K, the second value. We'll do all that and start filling these fields. You do a database, or you do the command, then the database field place, and it will go ahead and put that in because of the event to database command. Do that for all those values and we're kind of set. Well, now we want to go ahead and use this in an advanced macro. So let's go ahead and create a new file. Let's go ahead and save this as a name we want to use. So we're going to go here, File, Save File As, and we're going to name it at upload understroke results understroke to understroke RSU, so it's nice and easy. We'll go ahead and make sure that's what we're looking for. The first thing we're going to want to do is type in the comment, load results onto run signup, and then we're going to call that at results.lst. This will go ahead and every time we run this, we'll run that set to clear the fields and add the fields for us every time. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new file, but we're going to go ahead and show it here, RSU understroke results, if I can type better, .rsm. That is the file we're going to be wanting to create. If we search for it, we'll notice it's not found. So let's again go up and create a new file. We're going to do File, Save File As, RSU understroke results.rsm. We'll save that and everything's looking good on that. We're going to go ahead and type in all the information we need on this. Take some time to copy this down or do a screen save on this, a screen capture, and you can see the first thing we're going to do is comment. This is the overall results, export, run sign up event %1, the results category overall %2 will be the %2 will be a name we add with to overall. The results to run sign up is how we send that up to run sign up. The selected event will be %4 greater than or equal to 0. That means that that event has you only cover the finishers. And select the race equals to %3. We're going to be passing the bib, first name, last name, sex, age, city, state. Now we're going to get down to how we create that data. So its event is going to be %4 minus %5. And the field header will be clock time. We'll also ask for the place on that to create that data that we send up. Now, we're going to comment out a section that says event finish minus start for chip time, no sort, and end out that comment. So we are not going to use that on the current upload we're going to do. So let's go ahead and save that while we're here. Now we're going to go ahead and start filling in the data we need. We're going to go back to the at file and we're going to place in data. Notice we're going to put a %1 of the RSU event name that you have for this upload. The %2 will be 5K run, the R, finish, and gun time. If we go back and look at this, notice we are going to the RunScore event will be the event that you have for that race. Adapt that as you will. The %2 means overall 5K run will show up as the category and the title that shows up on Run Sign Up. %3 is the race value. %4 is the event finish. Event finish. %5 is the gun time out of the custom variables. This will now be able to upload all the results for the runners on this race. Now let's say we want to go ahead and add the walkers in. We are going to go back up to the at file. We're going to create a new line and we're going to type in again RSU results.rsm, the RSM file, the information, but this time we're going to call it the 5K walk and ask for all race value of walk or W, and we're going to use the gun mile from the custom variables. Notice that we go ahead and put quotes around that because there are spaces internal to any of these. So we now run that and we run this. We would create the data in the database. We would go ahead and start to upload this. After that completed, it would upload the walkers, and we can also upload a final one we're going to do is a wheelchair in case we had that category. We again create a new line and type in this information. Notice I placed an asterisk because today we don't have a chair, but we may want to use that in the future. All we have to do is remove that asterisk. Again, this one would call out the RunScore event for the name. The value for %2 would be the overall 5K chair results. The race value of C. The event would be finish in both of these places, and the gun chair for this place. Again, very simple. We have now been able to run up to 4 different programs with this one at file and do all those actions at once. You could also add several other things if you wanted to with another listing file or anything else. Remember, that's going to take a little time to run each one of those, the more complex things you put in. Again, now we've got a very simple thing to create and load our results to run sign up, and we don't have to create 4 different files to do this each time. We're actually calling a listing file that's in there and an RSM file that's in there using these parameters. Very easy, very nice. You can do this for almost anything, and it makes life a lot easier. One of the things I forgot to mention earlier, we can do a .lst file, we can do a .rsm, and another file that we have here that doesn't that includes information would be a header file. So we could actually do a header file that is, let's say we do race name. Again, this is in an at file, and that would load that data on your report or anything else you're doing. Since this one's not that, but it doesn't have to be just a .lst or a .rsm. It can be used one of your non-extension names that uses actual data. If you have any questions on this or any additional information you'd like to find out, please contact us at support, and we will hopefully see you on the next video. Good day.